The real big baby, Jared Anderson, moves to 11-0 with a dominant performance, second round knockout against Teslenko. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Anderson again looked pretty impressive in this fight. It wasn't his best performance though, in my view. I think he looked better again in his last performance, his fight before this fight. I think he looked better, he looked sharper, he looked better defensively, more defensively responsible. In this fight, I think he just had even less respect for his opponent than he did with his last opponent. So maybe that contributed as to why he wasn't as defensively sharp in this fight. And things like that. Maybe that contributed because he was getting tagged, especially in the first round. He was getting tagged a bit, and he came out southpaw, which is interesting. So it shows he's been working on different things in the gym. Anderson, he came out southpaw in the first round, and he's not a bad southpaw. He really isn't bad, but he's not amazing either. He does still need to work on that. Still needs to improve on that because offensively, there's not too much difference when he fights southpaw and orthodox, but defensively, that's where you see the difference. Like defensively, he's definitely better when he fights orthodox as opposed to southpaw. But he still won the first round coming out southpaw. Comfortably won that round. Just applied pressure, really throwing a lot of shots. Went to the body as well, which he does well, but not as much in this fight and his last fight as in his last fight. And that's one of Anderson's strengths, really. He goes to the body well. Speaking of Anderson's strengths, guys, if you haven't seen my other video on Jared Anderson, you can check it out on my channel as well. It's called Jared Anderson is a problem. Yeah, that's what it's called. Like check out that video. I outlined Anderson's strengths, what he does well, what I want to see him improve on, and just my thoughts on his strengths and weaknesses and his style as a fighter. Because I actually like Anderson. He's a talent. He's a very, very good talent. But yeah, check out that video as well. But anyway, back to the Teslenko fight. So yeah, first round he came out southpaw, which was quite interesting, and it clearly shows he's been working on certain things in the gym. And it just shows that he's just trying to add more tools to his toolbox as well. But yeah, Anderson defensively, that's the way I thought I want to see him improvement. Even in orthodox, he does get hit sometimes defensively. So and you can hit him while he's coming in. He needs to move his head a little bit more while he's throwing combinations. That's what I would say, because he does get caught coming in. Like you can punch with him and catch him. So that's where Anderson has got to improve defensively. But like I said, defensively in orthodox, he's better than defensively when he's southpaw. But even in orthodox, he does need to work on his defense, I would say. But yeah, this performance, it was solid, but not his best. But it was good. It was good nonetheless. He did go to the body, but not as much as in previous fights. Maybe he felt like he didn't need to. And yeah, he got the knockout. Second round. The punch, the right hand didn't even land clean, but it still hurt Teslenko. And he finished it off with a left hook, I believe. So yeah, he goes to move to 11-0 now. But I want to see Anderson fight. I want to see him step up. I know he called out Daniel Dubois and he called out Hrgovic. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I really wouldn't. Jared Anderson versus Daniel Dubois, that's a good fight. And Jared Anderson against Filip Hrgovic, another good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing Anderson in these matchups. But yeah, Anderson, not a bad performance, good performance. And his jab again looks so sharp. Anderson has got a very, very quick jab. It's very quick. It's hard to parry. It's hard to see coming as well. Yeah, he's got a good jab. Anderson. We saw that again. He's fast, he's quick, and he's athletic. But yeah, I want to see, Anderson, we know we called out Dubois. If that fight can get made, I'll be surprised. But yeah, I definitely would want to see that Anderson against Dubois or Hrgovic. But that probably won't happen realistically. Anderson's probably going to fight. But I want to see Anderson fight someone a bit more durable. Someone who can take him maybe 5, 6, 7 rounds. Because a lot of these fights that he's having are ending in the third round, fourth round, second round. I mean, I want to see him fight someone a bit more durable. Someone that's got a better chin and see what he can do against someone like that. Because even though I know he didn't have many amateur fights, but he's talented. He's clearly talented. So he can take not massive steps, not huge risk, but he can take a little bit of risk. Do you know what I mean? Just a little bit and see what he can do. So, yeah. So I want to see him against someone a bit more durable and just someone who's a little bit better as well. Someone who can maybe punch a little bit, or heavyweight. Most heavyweights can punch, right? But this particular heavyweight, I don't think Anderson respected his power. So I want to see him against someone whereby he actually respects their power and they're durable. See what you can do against there. See what you can do against them. See whatever skills you can display, whatever tools he's got. So yeah, like I want to see. That's what I want to see Anderson in. But yeah. But on a side note as well, one thing I really liked as well was Jared Anderson's his ring walk. Like his ring walk was just yeah, like his ring walk was just brazy. Like yeah, like I liked his ring walk as well. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like Anderson has that cocky swagger about him. Like he has that cocky swagger about him as well. But he's likable with it. He's got that likable cocky swagger. Like you can tell, like he tries not to be cocky and arrogant in interviews, but you can tell he believes in himself. He's one of those people. Just from his body language, observing him, etc. Like you can tell that this guy's cocky. He's not outwardly cocky, but he's inwardly cocky. Like you can tell he has it. Is his aura, his demeanor. He has that cocky swagger about him. And I've seen it in interviews and things like that. And I saw it again with his ring walk as well. That's one thing I liked about this as well. Like he had that swagger in his ring walk, which I liked. But yeah, that's it for this video. Leave your comments in the comment section below on Anderson's performance and what you think about Jared Anderson in general. And yeah, whether you disagree or agree with what I said in the video as well. And hit the like button as well. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, all of that stuff. Well, yeah, that's it for this video. And until next time.